TLPC Nation! People, it's another beautiful session of Pokémon DND Kanto. And man, things are getting heated. Things are just, they keep building momentum and we're loving it. So let's get back at it. I always like to start session with an initiative roll. So everybody please give me initiative roll so we know what direction we're going and who's going first.
That's a 10 for me.
Alrighty.
Oh, not 20.
Alright.
I'm just going on his initiative because we're on the same thing.
Okay.
It makes more sense if I don't roll because we're
Absolutely.
in the same part. High five.
11! Wait,
Only part of the group that's together.
I forgot to check mine.
The way I'm going to go with initiative is whoever's designated first, we're just going to go clockwise.
14! Sorry, I forgot to add my initiative bonus.
Heard. So I believe no one beat a nat 20, right? Or tied it. So we're going to go Joey, and then it'll go Finn, it'll go Jazz, it'll go Brawly, and then it'll go Roland. I'm just going to keep rocking and rolling with that. Alright, so I do believe that last time you guys were in Digletts Tunnel and you guys heard screams, not only from a human, and you heard help, and you heard a Pokemon scream out as well, like it was in agony.
Yep.
You guys also caught new companions with your stealth catches, which is pretty cool. So, you're in the dark, there's torches that are lit throughout the tunnel that you're in, but it's still fairly dark. You can only see within a certain radius within yourself, and I'd have to say, or in front of yourself, or around yourself. I'd say the radius is about 20 feet that you can see, and everything else starts to kind of black out past that. There was two directions that you could take. There was the left path and there was the right path. The left path is where you thought you heard the screams coming from.
Can I make a roll to try and reconfirm that?
Absolutely.
What would you like me to roll?
I think history is probably the right roll, or would you say it was more survival? Or are you thinking investigation?
Unbiased. If I were DM and I asked my players to roll to try and discern the direction of a sound in a natural environment, I would ask for nature, survival, or investigation.
Okay, thank you for your help. I appreciate that. This is how we learn. We will go with. We'll go with survival.
Okay. $14.
Alrighty. So 14.
You're so hot.
You're about 80% positive that you heard that sound coming from the direction in the left.
Okay. We'll take the left tunnel.
Making our way downtown.
Bulbasaur's out. We're here.
You know, if John Sticks out with us, he's a nightlight for us.
Which one is Sticks?
Sticks is the Umbreon. Because Umbreon glow at night or in the dark.
That happened fast. Alright.
What do you mean?
No, you're right.
You've already met Sticks.
Never mind. It's not important.
Sticks isn't the second one.
It's not?
No.
Oh, it's the second one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's because I found a moonstone.
Okay, I got you.
So, I know it might not be best time, but how are your studies going?
I'm really looking forward to them continuing.
That's good. Just odd random question. Do you have a last will and testimony? Actually, no. Forget that. Do you have life insurance? Does Oak give you life insurance?
No.
You need a better job, my man.
I'm an intern!
Alright.
Folks can't afford a coffin.
So you are walking through this tunnel, and it's been a good little minute of time, and I'm sure you guys are kind of like, are we gonna come across what we heard? You know, you're kind of like, any moment now. And then, all of a sudden, you see blood. A big pool of blood.
Bad touch.
What do you do?
Blood station. Wouldn't something
Is that?
I think it might be.
That's not.
Are you?
Man, do you have
Yeah, I
signal
guess
here?
you're right. 100%.
I will check my phone to see if I have signal. But,
Check that.
Barely.
I barely have signal.
It can cut out at any moment. But you do have signal.
I've got like one bar and it's doing a little flickering thing.
You're the tech guy. You've probably got a better phone than mine. So we're gonna assume that I do. We're gonna. Okay. Okay. Let's just be ready to hightail if we have to.
Alrighty then. I'll be faster than a Talonflame.
Stay behind me. You're probably faster than I am.
So do you continue, or are you moving forward in the tunnel?
I vomit a little bit inside my mouth at the sight of blood, and I continue.
Alright, so you,
skirt around the puddle of blood.
as you see that puddle of blood, you see like little droplets of blood leading forward. And then you see it stop.
I look up.
I look up too.
You look up and you see what seems to you like a purple aura in a demonic Pokemon.
I pull out my gun and I go blast it. So I was blasting.
What you see
I was blessed.
is a Pokemon that has obsidian black stone figure. It almost seems to you like you've noticed this Pokemon before, but it looks different. It's more skinny than what you thought you knew of a Pokemon. It has longer limbs and skinnier frame.
A frame?
I think we're looking at it.
And you see that it has blood on its claws as it's carrying something in one arm, as it's gnawing and biting flesh of a body and eating a corpse that now drops on you. Make me an athletics check. Or no, an acrobatics check.
I'll remember this. No, you first. Well,
What did you get?
11.
So, As this body falls, it takes you by surprise. And I'd have to say a partial part of this body hits Alec and then ricochets and hits you. You guys take 1 point of HP.
Absolutely not.
Then you see the body just tumble to the ground and it's shredded. Shredded. All its whole body just has claw marks through it, has butt, like it's missing flesh as something has been eating at it. And it's hard to picture out what it was, but you see a uniform. And then you start to think it might be the officer.
I pull out my phone and I try to call Mike.
I'm gonna.
Alright, Mike. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Officer Bob's fucking dead. And
Cuts
I
out.
go,
There's superstars in here. That's
Okay, that is. Okay. It was Alec. Calling my mom.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. No answer.
I'm gonna leave a voicemail.
Go ahead.
Mom? Yeah, there's another issue. Somebody's died, and now one of your officers is dead. You need to be at Digletts Cave, because I'm about to head there. And I hang up.
Sure.
Officer Bob is fucking dead. And then the line just goes dead.
What a bomb drop.
Alright then.
So hi, he's making a phone call. I'm gonna regret my choices and Pokédex the assailants.
So, the Pokédex comes up to register. And it's struggling to register such Pokemon. As if this Pokemon has evolved and is a RTV, rare type variant of a Pokemon. So, check, and you might get to determine what type of Pokemon this is evolved from.
Gotta think back on your knowledge with the professor.
You know, fun fact: there's an Instagram page on the internet that's just this really insanely good artist who redraws Pokemon as eldritch horrors.
That's pretty cool. I wish I had an artist that could help us, or else I'd have someone help us with pictures. History. Since you do have that background with Professor Oak and that extraordinary knowledge of Pokemon, I will give you advantage.
Dirty 20.
Then
I'll roll in case it's a crit. It is not a crit.
we'll go with that. So
But it did become a 21.
with your sharp knowledge, you instantly recall what you think it was. And it's a different form of a Rhyhorn. Except it's on the ceiling of the cave.
Okay, sorry, what was it?
And it's not bulky and stocky, it's more slender. And its limbs are like 3 times the size and has big claws than what the Rhyhorn you thought you knew.
Okay.
And it has like big stony shaped like spikes that goes down its spine. And it's, like I said, it's black obsidian in nature with a purple aura around it. It has, I'd have to say, reddish colored eyes. And it just looks sinister and demonic. And what you see now is it roar and screech at you, as it looks like it's found new prey and a new meal. It jumps down from the ceiling and is probably 5 feet of range within you. What do you do? By the way, what's your character's HP stats? Or what's your HPs?
Currently 7.
7? Okay. Alec?
Currently 17. I'm level 2.
Oh,
I got a whole nother die.
that's. I'm so happy for you.
Wait, what?
I'm level 2, so I got another HP die.
Does it just stack, just double whatever your HP was?
No. We literally rolled for it last session.
Okay, I don't recall this. But we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Because it was at the end of last session you told me to roll because you told me I leveled up, so I rolled.
Okay. Well then we're gonna go with that. You said 17?
Yeah.
And then that was after taking a dock of 1?
Yes, because I have 18. Because I rolled on a D8 and I rolled a 7 and got a +1 for my constitution.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go with it. By the way, you are close to level 2. By the way, probably the next session. So I'd start prepping with what you want to do with your character.
I'm gonna live?
Hopefully, I hope so. Okay, so it's within 5 feet. Do you just tell me what is the action you two are taking?
What was your name again?
Nicholas.
I thought so. I just want to make sure. Nicholas. Nicholas, if you have a plan, right now is probably a good idea. Earth to Nicholas.
It's gonna be too fast for us to get out. Stand and fight. Bulbasaur, are you ready?
The Bulbasaur nods. Bulbasaur!
Alright, Stick.
And it has courage as it's ready to protect you with its life.
Alright, Sticks. Looks like it's gonna be a little interesting, but you know it's nice and dark in here, so maybe we'll try the new thing.
Alright, you bring in forward Styx.
Yes,
Styx, the
okay.
shiny, beautiful Umbreon, comes forward with confidence in its nature and demeanor. And then it raises its head as it says, Umbreon! Umbreon! And it's ready.
Right.
Glad somebody is.
Alright, so let's roll for initiatives with what's going on here.
Button up in that. Pokemon's initiative score, right?
Yes, please.
Seven.
5.
Okay. The Rhyhorn RTV will be going first.
Who would have thought?
Just kidding. We've only got each other.
Alright, so before we start this beautiful... did you say 7, Alec?
7. I said 5.
Okay, so we got Nicholas
Power of friendship.
and Alec. Alright, so for
He's
your
hoping for dumb luck.
Pokemon, what are their HPs and ACs, please?
$20 and 13.
20, 13,
20 and 11.
got it. 20 and 11 for both special and physical. Okay, excellent. So, I'm gonna write down a few things real quick.
Father, help.
See something, see a dead body, what do you do? Call 911? No. Hit the first redial in my contacts. Officer Bob's fucking dead.
That was pretty perfect.
I don't like police. Officer Bob's dead. I killed him.
Alright, so, as you see, the Rhyhorn look at both of your Pokemon with complete confidence that it's going to intimidate both your Pokemon. It gives out a glare. So I need you both to make me a Charisma save of 17, please.
No.
Okay.
You said 7, right?
That is its turn.
So what happened?
Both of your Pokemon are paralyzed.
Alright, Glare's a
Glare.
multi-hitting move. Got it.
Or wait. Actually, it's one target. So... let's see here. I'm gonna roll a die to see who it's gonna hit. Who wants to be odd? Who wants to be even?
I've always been odd.
Alright. That is a 3. So you are paralyzed. That is its turn, so I believe it is Nicohlas and Bulbasaur up next. And Paralysis. That works at the beginning of turn, right?
Yep.
And it's a D4, and I believe it's is it odd even type scenario? With its paralysis, or is it number? Do you remember?
You can run it odd even on number 4.
Okay.
I was running at number 6 and it was number based.
Alright, so D6 is what you said, number based?
Yeah, but if you want to run it at D4, it's a lot less complicated.
Okay. What's the original from what you guys ran previously?
D6, and then you acted normally if you rolled like a 3, 4, 5, or 6.
A 3, 4, 5, or 6, and then anything less than that you paralyzed?
Yeah.
And I'm sure that a player rolls that, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, Joey, roll me a paralysis check.
Which one are you using? Are you using the 6 then?
Yes, we'll go with that. Unless you want to do D4, it doesn't matter to me.
Would you like to make the odds 50-50? No. 3.
You are paralyzed. So your Bulbasaur... What was that?
1, 2 is paralyzed. 3, 4, 5, 6 is not.
Oh, okay. Then you can move freely. So as Bulbasaur was just glared with intensity, Bulbasaur struggles through and breaks through that intimidation, finds the will to not be paralyzed and make a move. Bulbasaur!
Okay. Something like that. Something like that isn't going to have special moves. Bulbasaur, use Growl.
Alrighty. What save am I making?
DC 15 Charisma.
Got it. Let me look at it. Okay.
Are you sure? We're kind of in like round 0 right here on what this thing can do.
Alright. So,
just
it
kill
will
somebody.
fail.
Fails?
So I take a dock of D6 to...
Correct. Subtract
My
1d6
attacks.
from all physical damage.
Got it. 1d6 minus... I'm writing it down. Got it. Alrighty. Bulbasaur makes a mighty growl to try to intimidate back. And with such growl, you see the Rhyhorn flinch in a second and almost feel intimidated, but fights through as well.
Hey. That's good. That's
You
good.
see its stance relax a little bit. Alright, Alec.
Keep up the momentum, buddy.
What do you want me to do? You want me to damage or debuff?
Your call.
This is kind of your show, Nicohlas. I don't know what this thing is. You were sent here to study. What do you want me
Debuff it.
Debuff it? Alright. Sticks. Use Growl.
Alright. Now you can roll. Same save?
No, mine's higher. Mine's 18.
Alright, that was a 19. Alright. So, we're going to end the round with this. With what you guys... As Umbreon makes its mighty growl. Umbreon! You can see that the Rhyhorn is starting to get furious. As it feels like you guys are trying to intimidate it. And it feels like it's the primal dominance in this area.
Does it feel like it's working?
Yes, you definitely nicked at it, and Alec barely missed on that one. But what you guys notice is before we go to the next round, a Pokemon come from behind. 2 Pokemon come from behind the Rhyhorn. The Rhyhorn notice and then move to the left of you guys. So it's like you two are faced with another person with 2 Pokemon, and then you have the Rhyhorn about 15 feet to the left that's engaged with all 4 of you. Or I guess 3 of you, but the 4 Pokemon. Do you want to make a history or perception type check to see if you notice who's in front of you?
Isn't that something we can probably just see?
Yeah, the person?
Yeah.
It would be. Well, they would just be able to see it.
Well, it's
because
dark in there, right?
Yeah, but if they're within 20 feet of us, vision isn't an issue.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Okay. History is like to recall things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind rolling history to see if this person is familiar.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
So we're just rolling history. They're just rolling history.
Yeah, just to see if
they
you
know.
notice.
22.
Then you pass.